Hi, I'm Abbeth Russell. I'm an artist based out of Portland, Maine, and in the next few minutes I'm going to be teaching you how to draw tree branches using colored pencils. First, you want to start with a reference. Something sort of like this tree branch that I have here. The cool thing about trees is that even if you're just using a branch, you'll actually end up with something that looks very similar to a full-grown tree, because trees grow in something similar to a fractal formation. So I want you to observe really closely all the colors that are found in a tree branch. I've gathered here an entire bundle of colored pencils that mimic all the colors that I can see in the branch. You can choose any one of these colors to begin drawing the branch. And you're going to start by drawing two slightly curvy lines that follow the main part of the branch, which is going to kind of mimic the trunk of a tree. Once you've drawn the trunk, you can then draw all the next size up of the branches that come off of that initial trunk. So those branches should be slightly thinner, and then you're just going to keep repeating that sort of like a fractal, making ever smaller branches that are going to keep coming off of the last set that you drew. So you can take a few minutes to do that now. The last set of branches you're going to draw will just be little quick lines. Once you've done that, you can incorporate all the colors that you've chosen. And the way you're going to do that is by drawing little scribbly patches all over the tree. So do that with your first color. You should end up with something that looks sort of like this. And don't worry, now you're going to add another color and do the same thing. And these patches can slightly overlap some of the last patches that you drew. You're going to keep doing this with all your colors, and that's going to take you a little bit of time. So take a few minutes to do that right now. All right, so once you've done that with all your colors, if the tree looks a little bit patchy, you can choose a neutral color, maybe one of your dark browns, and just lightly shade over the entire tree to give it a more cohesive look. All right, and your last step is just to use a dark gray to add a little bit of shading, definition, and texture to the tree. And you're going to do that by just making short little lines and adding shading to the side of each branch. My name is Avith Russell, and I just showed you how to use colored pencils to draw tree branches.